Oh my God, that's beautiful, Dennis.
Hello, welcome to my study.
Well, hello, Dennis. It's so nice to speak with you.
Are we recording? I'm trying
Are
to
you?
see.
Do you
Yes,
do
we
it?
are. We're recording.
We are recording.
It's working. I'm not great with technology,
Me neither.
as you can see. So, Jeremy, welcome. I am Dennis Ball here, and I'm here in my study, and this is the first of my series of interviews I'm going to be doing. What do you think about that, Jeremy?
I'm so pleased to be with you, and I think your study is beautiful. It's
Thank you.
roaring fire and nicely raining outside, I see.
Yes, it's strange how the window with the rain is right above the chimney, isn't it?
Yeah, maybe the house is funny then. That's a weird design flaw.
Somebody's Photoshop is broken, I think. Anyway, you do interviews, right?
I do.
That was one reason I thought you would be a great person for me to talk to, because maybe you could give me some pointers. Who have you interviewed?
Well, I interview a lot of the great, hip hop legends and artists, guys like Diamond D, guys like Melly Mel and Grandmaster Caz.
Giants, really giants of hip hop.
Yeah, I'm into the old school hip hop.
And this is for your hip hop museum pop-up experience out of DC.
Yep, that's right. I do we do a hip hop pop-up experience that consists of a collection, the world's largest collection of hip hop artifacts and memorabilia. Ooh. And we have concerts and induction ceremonies and performances.
Okay, I have to ask you a few things here.
Sure.
Now, I know you probably don't want to say, because, if you say, oh, Melly Mel sneakers are my favorite, then, Diamond D will get mad. And if you say, oh, Diamond D's turntable is my favorite thing, then, Rakim will get mad, But I have to say, what is the coolest, most unique thing in your collection? Who's that guy in the back?
Well, I don't know. He is a stranger. But one of the coolest things I think that we have...
you can't believe that I'm on screen. It's like, oh my God.
I'm paying him to spy on us.
That Dennis Ball?
He couldn't believe his eyes. We have a lot of cool things, but I'll tell you, some of the things that stand out to me is, like, for instance, a leather jacket that belonged to Suge Knight. And but it's a one-of-one handmade leather jacket by Jeff Hamilton with Snoop Dogg all over it. It's a Snoop Dogg leather jacket that he was going to gift to Snoop Dogg before they having a falling out. So that's one of the cooler items.
Wow, that is really amazing. I mean, that's not like a signed record. That's like a personal artifact that belonged to a person who was in, a giant of hip-hop, a king of hip-hop, in a sense, a knight of hip-hop, right? Get what I did there?
A king or a knight, I think.
A knight, yes. And then Snoop, he was going to give it to Snoop, and then Snoop burned him on a weed deal or something?
I don't know exactly.
No, it was bigger than that. It was, I can't even, I'm sure. But still, amazing.
Yeah,
amazing.
We have many other items, but that's one of my favorites. And we have a brick from Eminem's childhood home, which I think is kind of special.
That's cool.
In 8 Mile. We have a fabrication of the Death Row Records electric chair and the boxing glove from LL Cool J's Mama Said Knock You Out.
Oh, that's really cool. Is it signed by LL?
Signed by LL, yeah.
And now, do you have an online gallery so people can go and check out the hip-hop memorabilia?
We sure do. If you go to our website and our YouTube page, hiphopmuseumdc.org.
Go there, people.
is the
Smash
website.
subscribe on them and me.
Yeah, and actually, we've actually done something kind of unique. We've actually had a virtual display that allows you to go on YouTube and look at the actual display, like the actual shadow boxes in real time. So if you go to our YouTube page, you'll see that the shadow boxes have kind of like a virtual shadow box, because we're obviously in COVID and you can't come out to any museums right now.
So there's a live camera on them?
No, actually, it's
videos. It's videos of each
a
piece.
shadow box picture that then turns into the placard of what's in the shadow box, and then while that's happening, music plays
Right.
of the artist.
Of course. You've got to have the funky beats going in the back because what's the point? If you go to the hip hop museum and you're looking at cool pieces of hip hop related artwork and historical items, and there's not funky jams playing, what is the point, Jeremy? What's the point?
There's no point.
No point. No. So that's great that you have the funky jams playing, because I'm sure people are like, oh, this is really cool. I'm looking at the art and I'm hearing the cool jam playing, and I'm like experiencing it with all my senses at once, except maybe not taste, because there's not like a food that you would eat.
No, but actually we are going to be having a hip-hop themed restaurant at the next hip-hop installation. So
I mean, perfect. What will be served at that? Is there
we have a Wu-Tang Clan crab fried rice. We have the Bun B burger. We have
Bun B.
We have the brand Nubian Brussels sprouts.
And who else?
The common cheese pizza.
Ooh,
and the Public Enemy pepperoni pizza.
Ooh, P.E. Roni.
Yeah, we have the Tupac Thai Chirk chili wings.
Are you reading this from a list?
Just from memory.
Wow.
We've done this before. We've done hip hop food installations, so that it's kind of like the Hard Rock Cafe, but for hip hop.
Young man.
What's that?
Hello. Just saying hi to your colleague in the back there, I have a fireplace. You have guys peeking in going, who's that? What the? Hey, what's up? They're like, who on earth? How did he meet the famous Dennis Ball? Right?
You have a very, quiet place where you are, but we are a popping recording studio and cannabis shop. So it's kind of like always Grand Central Station over here.
You're running a cannabis shop and a recording studio. That's convenient.
Yeah, and a radio station.
So the musicians have access to weed so they can make their records. And then they can bring them upstairs and play them on the radio.
Exactly.
It's perfect. And with the restaurant, they'll never have to go home again.
That's right. The restaurant will be ready in the next few weeks. So
that's very cool.
Cannabis Cafe.
And what's the name of your store?
The store is liftedshopdc.com.
Oh, yes. I saw your cool logo with the plane on it.
Yeah. We have kind of a Jamaican Airlines theme. And we have an incredible shop here at the entrance to Howard University in Washington, D.C. for all of your cannabis needs.
And being on a college campus is key when you're selling the happy grass.
Yeah, well, in D.C. it's a gifting economy, so we actually gift the happy grass. But it's a great place to be and a fun place to hang out on the radio.
Gifting economy in DC?
It's a gifting economy.
It's right. Like Star Trek: The Next Generation. You just get stuff from replicators and nobody cares about money.
Yeah, I wouldn't go that far, but it's a gifting economy.
That's cool, man. I like that. I love that. I feel that is so important. In today's society, we don't always get the things we need, and the generosity of strangers can really make all the difference. Do you agree, Jeremy?
I do agree.
And so, in any case, that's fantastic. And can you tell me, of all your guests you've had and you've interviewed, who was the most funny guest you have ever had? Besides me.
The funniest guest that I've ever had on the show. That's
Get over.
No one's ever asked me that before.
Biz?
I think
Was it Biz Marquis? He's a funny guy.
He's funny, but I think Ed O.G. also had a good sense of humor.
Hey, Ed O.G. I know that guy. Yeah. Well, by association, we share a producer.
Yeah, he's great. He's a Boston native.
Good guy.
Yeah.
Be a father to your child is a song I always think of when I'm getting mad at Baby Ball. I think, I should just be like Ed O.G. I should be a father to my child and not yell at Baby Ball.
That's actually a good quote from one of his songs. My favorite song too, and that song was produced by Diamond D. So shout out.
Oh my! So we've closed the circle.
Yeah.
Diamond D, Ed O.G. Really, I mean, that album, The Life of a Kid in the Ghetto, is a masterpiece of hip hop, which is unappreciated.
Joe Mansfield, who produced it, has also been interviewed on the show. So shout out Joe Mansfield and everything he's doing.
Oh, that's cool.
His awesome company called Get On Down, which has reissued and re-released a lot of the classic hip-hop albums and memorabilia of all time.
That's cool. Company. Like what? Like which ones have they done?
Oh, man, just go to the website, getondown.com. They have all of the classic stuff from Cypress Hill to just everything from the 90s. They've re-released and repackaged in a really cool way.
Nice. Do they do like colored vinyl and stuff?
Oh, all of that.
I'm a sucker for a red record, Jeremy.
Me too. I like colored vinyl also.
Something about it. It's so cool to like pull out a record and be like, oh snap, this is like lemon yellow. I'm like listening to like this record and it's like yellow, baby. I mean, I don't talk that way usually. I'm just saying some people might say that. I would be more like, oh my, what a delightful record. I really appreciate the fact that it's a beautiful color, that sort of thing. I might not say anything because, I'm kind of cool like that. I don't, talk. All right, cut this part out later, okay? I'm getting verbal diarrhea and it's not cool. And I'm looking not cool in front of Jeremy. He's interviewing these big stars, and I'm here talking about, I don't know what. I apologize, Jeremy.
Well, I love talking to you, Dennis, and I look forward to talking to you soon in the future.
Okay, well, good. Thank you. You're saving my butt. Thank you so much.
I love all of your interviews, Dennis. Keep up the great work.
This was a pretty good one, I think.
This was a great one, and I think if you want to bring on any of your ball friends in the future, I'm willing to meet any of your.
Oh my goodness, Baby Ball would be.
I'm willing to meet Baby Ball and all of the Ball family.
Before we go, do you have? I'll put links to your stuff, your store and whatnot in the comments. But do you have anything more you'd like to add?
I'd just like to say that this was the first time I've been interviewed by a sporting good, and that I'm honored.
That's amusing. I never think of myself as a sporting good, but I guess you're right. But no, it's my first time interviewing a hip hop maven, like I don't know. You're like the man.
Thanks. Well, I am a man and you're a ball, and I'll talk to you soon, Dennis.
All right. So nothing else since you're not plugging your stuff, I'll say go to my website, buy Dennis Ball merch, like this video, subscribe to me, send me emails, comment on stuff, then go buy more merch, then do a comment about how you bought some merch and you're waiting for it. Then when the merch comes, make a video about the merch and how cool it is. And then put that on YouTube with the link telling people where to get the merch and how cool it is and how you are cool and they will be cool too if only everyone had Dennis Ball merchandise. Thank you, good night, and farewell, Jeremy.
Bye, Dennis.
Bye-bye.